Hello, water signs. This is Brandy from Brandy's Taurean Eye. You can catch me at taureaneye.com. There's one $10 time frame question, longer sessions, whatever. Okay. Now, premeditating for the next 2 weeks, I definitely got that there was something beneficial sent to you. And I keep getting the number 7 associated with that. This is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the next 2 weeks, okay? Something beneficial. That could have been to work with the public. That was a stroke of good luck. That was getting a person that Spirit sent you. And you thought it too good to be true. So you let it go. And now there is this constant mourning and grief and sadness and just wanting to circle back to it. But you're supposed to take that lesson. But we're going to dive in. So this is the Herb Crafting Tarot in light of Virgo season. It'll give you something good holistically and a message. And then we will dive in and go further into what I was picking up. Okay. Right? The Tower. Shit, that comes flying right out. That is the mushroom. So, water signs. Okay, but that's good. That's good. The world's at the bottom. We'll go ahead and take both. We'll take both. We'll take both. That's Pachamama? Don't know. Please sound it out for me. First, we're going to read the Tower, the mushroom. So, whoo, big shock, big epiphany. Things not going as well as you want, but that leads to a new opening for a new opportunity. This karma, gone. I can say that much. Okay. So, the Tower. The Tower. Let tragedy nourish the soil of rebirth. Okay. Everything is food for growth. Be liberated by your acceptance of profound change. Now, was that not what I was literally just saying with my meditation? Okay. A tree crashes in a dark wood onto a bed of brown, gold, and green leaves. A large decaying piece of the trunk is covered in mushrooms. When the wood is touched, it gives way, crumbling to dust. Light shines through the forest and hits the log, illuminating the vibrant colors of the mushroom. And sudden change will lead to destruction and upheaval. Mushrooms are the instigators of transformation in the forest. They spark foundational healing. Mushrooms are decomposers. They convert material that is no longer useful into something living things can eat. They break down and absorb environmental contaminants, recycle decaying materials, and bring nutrients to the soil. Use tragedy to nourish the bedrock of your soul. Let the current crisis consume the false narratives that you have created and rewrite your story. Now is your chance to play at the game of life anew. As mushrooms build the immune system, allow yourself to build strength through resilience. Mushrooms reproduce by shooting their spores through the air and burst. Once the first shock of profound change has passed, let new energy be released. So it's like you held yourself back. And from that, you were stuck. And this is coming to unstuck you and eradicate the dead and bring forth new life. And if this isn't, clarity for that with the world, I mean, I always liked how this card looked anyways, but I thought I'd pull it out for the Virgo season. Okay. Water signs. Weave a rainbow that makes the world whole and share your sacred work. Love wins. An elaborate altar lies on the grass. In the center is a hand-woven basket filled with a colorful rainbow of mandala made of flowers. Red poppy, California poppy, dandelion, motherwort, borage, alfalfa, red clover, and yarrow. Yarrow stops bleeding, just so you know. 4 sets of stones mark the cardinal directions. The herbs from the aces anchor the corners, joined by objects representing each of the elements. Feathers for air, shells for water, a candle for fire, and crystal for earth. A monarch butterfly lands on the basket. Fulfillment and satisfaction come after great achievement. You've accomplished so much. The garden is lush and thriving. Life is in full bloom. World Mother is what that name means. And a Sorvine deity of Inca mythology who represents all that is whole, beloved, and complete. Like you, she is being of great power who has the ability to create life through joy and pain. Lessons you integrated on your journey may represent themselves as if new. Honor them, and the herbs of the aces are honored. Old friends who come bringing new gifts, they return. Completing the journey of migration, the cycle of life goes on. Death, renewal. So if you lost a friend, if you lost a job opportunity, if you didn't get to move across country, if that relationship that spirit brought to you, okay, there was a lesson in between, something definitely had to be demolished. To spread joy, peace, decorating, making and wearing art with colorful rainbows, promote and share your work, sign up to teach, vend at a fair, submit an article for publication, make a mandala to mark a significant moment in your life or in your community. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to put these together because this is the underlying energy of what comes after. Then we're going to pull. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, recent past. 9 of Wands, shut myself down. I refused to open up and felt like the world's under there. And felt like everyone was out to get me and I was making a wrong choice. Current, please. 3 of Wands, definitely deliberating that travel. So this must have just happened when you see this. Or 9 days from it. There's something here, folks. Near future from that. Judgment, finally going to do it. Bringing something back from the dead. Bringing it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Okay, 9 of Wands, please clarify for my water signs. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, we have 2 9s, folks. We're almost there. We're almost there. That's what I'm saying. When you see this, you probably got about 9 days for this to collapse. And a couple of months or weeks for this to come out of it. This is like we didn't give. We weren't spiritually open, okay? Because Wands is spirit. Wands is action. It's sexual impulse. We hid from spirit. They sent us this opportunity and we hid from them, which would have been awesome for us. Okay. We didn't give like we were supposed to. We were not present like we were supposed to. But that's turning around. Okay, it's turning around. It's a life lesson coming. Clarify judgment, please, for my water signs. The devil. Right, we let certain things hold us back that we thought we were so attached to, that we had to stay. We let the ideas that, you know, maybe it wasn't enough money or it didn't come fast enough get in our way. We let materialistic, obsessive, old habits and patterns get in the way, and that's being put to rest. Okay, sexual drive distorted our thought. I mean, there's so much here. Sexual drive. It was a real offer. We were sporadic, but it's coming back. Ten of Wands. A lot of work to do. First, we've got to go through stress. We've been carrying the burden for way too long. Now we have to appropriately delegate things, stop taking so much stress on, and learn to be in the present moment. And I know water signs. Water signs take on every scenario possible. They become obsessive thinkers. They get stuck on the past. They shut down. Exactly. No offense, you guys. Love you completely. You guys are emotional. You're poets. You're artistic. It's great. This is the Five of Wands. Don't constantly be arguing with people. Don't constantly be in this inner spiritual conflict with what you should do or telling everyone, you know. Make sure it's stable. 10 of Wands. Okay. Someone is definitely wanting to travel. Do not take any shortcuts. This seems to... Four of Pentacles has been literally in every reading. This means to me, you have a goal that you can literally accomplish. Do not take any shortcuts. Do not try to get there cheaper. It will not go in your favor. This is a lot of travel, a lot of worry about not being able to get there. I need to get there. Spirit will provide for you if you have true intentions, if you set the groundwork, and if you don't take any shortcuts. That's going to be by November, December. Like everything coming full circle. Everything coming full circle. So don't fall back into this obsessive mindset. You know, someone got their wish granted. Someone definitely got their wish granted, and they took it for granted. Right? They made it some type of pettiness. The High Priestess. You were told, Spirit told you, they whispered to you that we sent you this for stability and to be able to work together with someone. Okay, to be emotionally stable and have financial abundance. But you denied that message. So now it's going to come back, but at a cost. Are you going to listen? Yes, you are. Well, some of you. Some of you are. The lovers underneath here. The Two of Pentacles. Choices, 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 my friend. Choices. 2 weeks. Choices, choices. By boat or by plane. By land or by train. So we have Gemini, Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarius, Taurus. Where do I go? What do I do? They were my happiness. What do I lose? I don't want to be sporadic. Taurus and Libra. You know, but Spirit's saying, if you go, this changes your life for the better. If you get this chance again, this changes your life for the better. Water sign, please. Hey, Phoenix babies. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service. Selflessness, humility, and conscious action. Which would represent to me like the Hierophant, but it's not. It's number 2, which is like, I guess, the High Priestess, right? Where is it? Where are you? I'm so hungry right now. I'm sorry. Anyways. Okay. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service has arrived to help you find your true purpose. Feeling gratitude for each moment you experience and loving what is and what has been will remind you that every breath you take holds a deep and profound awareness. Through small action and selfless service to another, you're automatically placed upon your highest path, whether you're immediately aware of it or not. It's an ally that lets you know you're on the correct path to fulfilling your desires. You're also notified that your actions of service and attitude of gratitude will yield riches beyond your wildest dreams, as long as those riches aren't the goal you have in mind. Giving service with no thought of return is what's required of you. This would also be a good time to write a list of reminding yourself of all the things in your life and the world around you that you have to be grateful for. If your question refers to a relationship, let gratitude be your guide. Be thankful from all that you learned or will learn from this person. There are no friends and no enemies, just teachers along life's journey. To be grateful for the laughter and even the tears. The attitude of gratitude is a magnet of true love in all forms. The challenging is a signal of a time for deep self-inventory and asking yourself if your desires are driving you or becoming self-serving, which was the past. Okay, make sure you don't repeat that. Have you forgotten to help others? Are you so focused on arriving at your goal or destination that you've become isolated from the ones you care for? Do your ambitions relate to making yourself special apart from others or better than they are? He's challenging to accept a gentle gift in the form of a new perception of wealth and ambition. There's an ancient saying scrawled on the old stone wall. True ambition is not what you believe it to be. No focus on a winning jeweled prize, no amount of pomp and circumstance will achieve true prosperity. True ambition is a deep desire to live usefully and walk humbly under the grace of the divine to service to all. You can also apply this to relationships. The impulse to have your own way or control of how things will be serves only to push away the one you love, and it creates an energy block that repels your desired outcome so that it's far out of reach. And that's what that was. Something was very pushed out of reach. So, attitude of gratitude, and it's coming back.